There were some reports indicating that the FBI had served more subpoenas. We knew that on April 19th, the FBI served 2 subpoenas at the Dalton Village Hall.
This is wonderful news. We've been waiting on this for some time, and now finally, someone has heard us.
Jubilation in South Suburban Dalton after federal agents serve a pair of subpoenas on Village Hall, part of what appears to be a blossoming corruption investigation into Dalton's mayor, Tiffany Henyard.
Today, Fox 32 obtained copies of those 2 subpoenas, which offer something of a roadmap to that federal investigation. Our Dane Placco has more.
Would you like to look at them?
Absolutely.
We showed Dalton trustee Tammy Brown the subpoenas that were delivered by 4 FBI agents at Dalton Village Hall Friday afternoon. Directed to the Village of Dalton's custodian of records, they're headlined "Subpoena to Testify Before a Grand Jury." And that's significant because it's our first official confirmation that a federal grand jury has been impaneled to investigate allegations of rampant corruption in Dalton. In fact, the subpoena discloses they began meeting in November of last year.
Oh my God. Someone has heard our cry. Finally, someone has heard the residents of Dalton, and they're actually going to do something about it now.
One of the subpoenas asks for personnel and disciplinary files for 29 Dalton employees. Trustee Brown reviewed the list of names and told us they all have one thing in common.
All of these people are loyal to the mayor. Every last one of them are loyal to the mayor.
Ask you a couple questions. The other subpoena asks for information about Village Administrator Keith Freeman, Mayor Henyard's top deputy, who you may remember tried to block us from talking to the mayor when we did a story about her police security detail last year.
Mayor, why do you need so many officers, details, or your security?
The subpoena focusing on Freeman asks for payments, tax records, and any contracts given to a list of companies, some of which are associated with Freeman according to a search of LLC records.
It would be my somewhat educated guess that there have been allegations raised by third parties that those businesses, or at least some of them, were sham businesses. They didn't really exist. They provided no legitimate services. And he was submitting phony invoices to the village, which were being paid.
Former FBI agent Ross Rice says even though the subpoenas require Dalton to turn over the records to the grand jury on May 13th, it's likely the investigation is nowhere near wrapping up.
You have 2 separate subpoenas for 2 different types of records. And that means it's what I would call a multifaceted or a multi-pronged investigation.
Last week, Freeman was charged with bankruptcy fraud for allegedly underreporting his income at Dalton and Thornton Township by about $100,000. Trustees who've been battling Henyard say after seeing Freeman all over the federal subpoenas, it's time for him to go.
Termination, not suspension, pending investigation. The investigation is ongoing. Termination. Immediately.
The only response to the subpoenas from Mayor Henyard so far came on social media over the weekend when she posted, quote, "To all you clowns that's a part of the circus, stop chasing fake news."
Well, this has now been confirmed. Last Friday, the FBI served subpoenas at the Thornton Township Hall in South Holland, where Tiffany Henyard also works as Township Supervisor. And this time Tiffany Henyard is the target of the subpoenas, and the FBI wants everything.
Fox 32 has obtained copies of the 2 federal subpoenas served on Thornton Township on Friday. And there are 2 big takeaways. Tiffany Henyard is clearly a target of the criminal investigation, and that investigation is growing.
Overall, it tells me that the investigation is expanding. It's not just focusing on the city of Dalton.
Former FBI agent Ross Rice says the subpoenas revealed the burgeoning scope of the federal criminal investigation into Thornton Township Supervisor and Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard. One subpoena focuses entirely on Henyard, including 2 businesses she owns, a restaurant and a property management company, as well as Henyard's political fund and the charity bearing her name. It asks for all records, including personnel files, wage and tax statements, time and attendance, records of work performed, contracts, and checks written to cash.
The mayor and the township supervisor, who are one and the same, appear to be the primary focus of the investigation.
The second subpoena requests a kitchen sink of township records, including financial reports, budgets, payroll records, and ordinances covering credit card purchases, expense reimbursements, security details, and the use of vehicles.
Mayor Officer Young put in for 303 hours in a 2-week period. 303 hours.
Fox 32 has reported extensively about Henyard's use of a police security detail, which police say has hampered their ability to fight crime.
You need security to protect you from questions from reporters?
The subpoena also asks for payments and credit card expenditures for a number of township employees, including Henyard's top lieutenant Keith Freeman, some township trustees, and Henyard's boyfriend, who runs the township's youth violence prevention program.
Hey y'all, this is Mayor Tiffany Henyard, Supervisor Henyard, the people supervisor.
The subpoena also focuses on township travel, including a story first reported by Fox 32 and the Illinois Answers Project about a trip Henyard took to Springfield in 2022 with Dalton and Thornton Township employees, ostensibly to raise money for a cancer charity in her name. We wondered who was paying for all of this, and so are the feds, who ask for records of municipal resources being used on behalf of Friends of Tiffany Henyard, her political fund, and charitable organizations, including the Tiffany Cares Foundation, which involved a $10,000 donation of taxpayers' money made by the township.
It's very broad in the scope. It's very broad in the number of people and entities they're asking for records on. So there must be some serious allegations of wrongdoing that they're trying to get to the bottom of.
It's the second round of federal subpoenas. On April 20th, 4 FBI agents served a pair of subpoenas on the village of Dalton, asking for the personnel files of 29 employees.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Stephanie Wiedemann is a former township employee turned whistleblower who's been helping the FBI in its investigation.
What do we want? Township back!
Over the weekend, she took part in a rally of Thornton Township residents calling on Henyard to resign. Wiedemann says the latest subpoenas are a welcome sign.
I hope that the township finds a way to be able to recoup the damage that has been done. But I hope that the people that did the damage, there's repercussions for making bad decisions.
Through a spokesperson, Henyard declined to comment about the subpoenas. The township has until May 20th to turn over all those records to a federal grand jury that's been impaneled to investigate.
We can see from the subpoena the FBI also wants information on all Tiffany Henyard's businesses, even the foundation she tried to say she did not own.
You also you have a charity that from the Attorney General's office. I understand they sent a cease and desist letter to your foundation.
I don't know nothing about that. I'm not crazy. I'm not
You have a
deranged.
Tiffany Henyard Cares, your foundation. So the Attorney General's office hasn't reached out to you regarding your foundation?
So I want to set the record straight. I don't have a foundation. I am a supporter of anybody that's struggling with cancer. My mom had breast cancer, and I'm always push anybody that has that. If someone uses my name to push their charity, or if you say this is Tiffany t-shirt, people gonna buy it. Because right now I'm considered what? Clickbait. People make money off of my name by views. So you just take my name.
You say you don't have a foundation.
I do not. And that's why I tell everybody, go do your research. I'm not on anything.
But it's clear she was not being truthful, because here's Tiffany Henyard on camera saying it's her foundation.
Okay, so this is my organization, Tiffany Henyard Cares. This stands for.
What did she say? Let me play that back.
Okay, so this is my organization, Tiffany Henyard Cares. This stands for Cancer Remission Empowerment Survivors. So I want to give you this as a token of my appreciation for supporting. Yeah, so that's for you.
We'll pass it on to somebody. Yeah, I took it well.
I appreciate it. So how long you been there?
About 3 years.
How you like it?
Well, there are days it's pretty good, like this. There's other days, too.
Well, thank you. I want to introduce you to one of my board members. This is Trustee Andrew Holmes.
How you doing? How you doing?
And this is also Trustee Sam Bryan.
How are you, man? How you doing?
This is my VA, my business administrator. This is my 2 live crew, my security right here. All police officers.
This is oh, okay.
Yeah, I see. Ruffin.
Okay.
Riley.
Yeah.
My sister right here, Carmen.
Nice to meet you. Carmen, yeah.
Mayor, the truck.
Oh, okay.
He gonna pull it down here. Okay. He gonna pull it down here.
You want to go to the side so we're not blocking the street?
It'll take a minute.
Mayor Albee, can you turn around so you can stop looking to you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you're safe.
Okay, Mary.
Okay. We'll go right on this side here.
Bear has it. Steve, you learn obedience by the things that you suffer.
So, Mayor, is there anybody that you have in your family that's affected by cancer?
Several.
Several?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My wife and my brother and my mother.
Are they all still with us?
My brother and his wife are.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But that's why I do this, for people like yourself, people that are struggling, that just need help. Because half the time, they fight to save their lives. So they forget about the business. So I want to make sure I alleviate some of the pain.
Okay.
I'm giving them $5,000. Take them like that.
Yes,
Start, right?
if you get JV in line,
I
that'd be
know,
great.
that'd be great, right?
All right.
All right. So sign any way you want, put whatever message you like. If you want to make it out to your mom or everybody, you can, however you like. You got a beautiful town. Yes. We was over in Pontiac. I love your downtown area. Oh my God. I gotta take some of them ideas though, okay, Mayor? And I love the fact that it's all mom and pop stores. That's nice. Thank you. Thank you. You see that? That nice car. You see that's yours? That's your car? Yeah. That was nice.
And they got the...
In that video, you can also see that they are using the township vehicle. It seems that Tiffany Henyard might be trying to cover her tracks. When news about the foundation first came out, Keith Freeman was listed as the registered agent for the foundation. But as of 2/26/2024, that has been changed to a different person. And here is something that's interesting. If you do a search using that name and select registered agent, this person is listed as the registered agent for multiple businesses. According to the news report, the township has until May 20th to turn over all the records, so the clock is ticking. It will be extremely intriguing to observe the outcome of this situation.